Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. The 2020 elections are getting closer. Trump is beginning to show signs of desperation. His tweets are more and more incoherent and counterfactual and hysterical. He keeps talking up the economy, and the economy is pretty strong. But it's not doing as well as it was. It's not doing as well as he says it is. And the reason for that is his trade war. Our farmers can't sell their products overseas. Last week, U.S. Steel laid off a couple of hundred workers because they can't sell American steel overseas. The stock market has been falling for over a month now. And there are other signs that the economy is weakening. And that's the only thing Trump has, because if the economy goes bad, there's nothing else. There's no other reason for anybody to vote for Trump. Now, to be accurate, Trump has not yet tanked the economy. It's still a pretty strong economy. It's just slowing down. It's not growing as fast as it was under Obama. Now, last year, Trump did strike a deal with Mexico and Canada. But what most economists say is that it's the same deal that they had before. It's just now two separate deals instead of one deal. They're actually doing nothing different. Trump claims it's a big victory for himself, but there is nothing different about what's happening between the U.S. and Canada and Mexico than was happening under NAFTA. And a lot of people are predicting that the same thing will happen with China. Now, let me say something here. Trump is absolutely right about China. They don't play fair. Anybody who's doing business in China understands that they make it awfully difficult to get in, and in order to get in, you have to partner up with a Chinese company. You can't just go in on your own. And all of Chinese companies are controlled by the government. So they use those partnerships to put our companies at a disadvantage, and also to steal their secrets and their intellectual property. But Trump can't beat the Chinese by himself. And another thing is that those problems have nothing to do with tariffs. That's a whole different deal. So Trump is fighting the right war, he's fighting the right country, he's just using the wrong weapon. And we would have a chance, he would have had a chance of getting a better deal with China if he had recruited what used to be our allies to form a united front against China and demand that China change its ways. But Trump was too busy turning our allies into enemies and picking fights with them, so that we took a go-it-alone attack on China. We're in that fight all by ourselves, without any help from other countries who feel the same way about China that we do, but they're having so many problems with us that they're not about to support us. And China has a very, very big edge in dealing with this trade war, because China's a dictatorship, an autocracy. The Chinese government controls the economy. And they also control all the information that the people get. And unlike here, nobody in the Chinese government has to run for office. They don't have to worry about being reelected. So, because of that, they can wait us out. So Trump has no chance of winning. And if the Chinese continue, and if the economy continues to go sour, the Chinese know that Trump will be desperate for a deal. So what will happen is that he'll wind up making a deal that doesn't change anything, and then claim victory, like he always does. Thanks for listening. Well, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. But there are certain changes that Google has made to YouTube, which, since I'm a smaller channel, means that I can't monetize my videos. So I found places where I can. So instead of watching my videos here on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you go either to Patreon or to Top Buzz. They let me monetize videos, and I don't even have to put commercials on. So, if you want to become a patron on Patreon, that's fine. If you don't, you can still watch the videos there. I've just kind of given up on YouTube. YouTube is just a place that I use so that I can put my videos in other places. So, Patreon, Top Buzz, the links are in the description box. Thanks a lot.